Hey y'all, peace. We are back. We are back with day I don't know what day it is. Day 8, day 9. Day 8 or day 9. I don't know, but I know I just finished day 10 of my Yoga Pilates challenge. So clap it up for her. And I don't think that I mentioned that also today is the 14th. I am 13 days sober. So I was a big stoner, smoked a lot of weed. And I've been like that for years. And I have been on a break this entire new year. My last time smoking was on New Year's Day, and I've been able to cut that out of my life so easy. And I had actually took a break. I was taking a break last year as well. I took a break maybe from April to October. I had cut back a lot. So I won't say I took a full break because I had cut back a lot to the point where I was just smoking on the weekends, because I just needed the time. Smoking is time consuming, and even being under the influence and high is time consuming. And I just have so many responsibilities. I have so many responsibilities, and now I have even more responsibilities. There are a lot of trainings and schooling that I'm doing right now, and it's just it was no longer conducive. And so that's something that's been coming up for me. It's things that are not conducive for because I'm really moving towards destiny and soul purpose and getting into the work that I incarnated on earth to do. And so it's I've been having to cut out a lot. And also I turned 30 in October. So I'm in this new decade, and it's time to get serious about a lot of things and laying the groundwork to start building what I'm here to do, right? I'm feeling just really grown. When I turned 30 and I had a goal for the first time in my life for what I wanted to do. I was oh my God, is this 30? Am I an adult? I was oh wow, I think I'm an adult, even though my son, he's about to be 10. So I've been on my own and out the house since I was 18. I got pregnant with my son at 19, had him at 20. So I've definitely been on my adult things, but I'm just now getting into the point where I'm feeling wow, I'm a grown woman, and I feel grown now. I really feel grown and matured. And so if you're under 30, or even if you are in your 30s, because there's really no time. There's no time limit on any of this. But definitely if you're in your 20s and you're feeling you have no idea what is going on, I think that's what the 20s are for. Your 20s is to kind of just get a little grasp, get on your feet, right? See how this adult thing goes, right? But yeah, so that's just to say that you could change at any time. You could change at any time. Once again, I woke up early today. I've completed Qigong and my Yoga Pilates. I can't wait till I'm finished with my Yoga Pilates challenge, and I can kind of just focus on Qigong, because my Qigong teacher said we need to do a consistent practice for at least 30 days. 30 days showing up and doing practices. So yeah, and I have 13 days left of my Yoga Pilates challenge. So I'm going to be having to do both, and I can't wait until my load lightens a little bit. Even though Yoga Pilates, the way my teacher has set it up for that, it's been getting shorter as we go on. So yeah, shout out to my movement teachers. And also what I was thinking about too is, so I've been a yogi, and I've been so I've been in this yoga practice for some years now, and now moving into Qigong. it's crazy the things that are like differ. So like with yoga, even though we do practice deep breathing in yoga, we also practice a lot of relaxation, right? So it's removing our tongue from the top of our mouths, it's relaxing our jaw, it's exhaling through our mouth. Like, so we'll do a deep inhale, but we exhale out the mouth. But with Qigong, right, because we are like building up our Qi, our energy, our life force, is that we keep our tongue at the roof of our mouth. We do deep breathing in our lower dantian, which is like just under our navel, right? So we're doing deep belly breathing, and we inhale and exhale both through the nose. So it's just like so many little things that I've been seeing. Like, I've been having to train my body differently for working with these different practices. So yeah, I just wanted to, like, that's what's coming up for me, and that's like what my world is. And it's just, yeah, it's a lot of learning. But I've always been like ever the student. Like I always say, like, I'm forever the student. Like I've always been very much that. But yeah, you might just want to get right into your blessing. So sorry to just share all that, but it's just like, you know, it goes into what I've already said, is that trust life, right? Trust life, allow life to like evolve you and grow you and bring you to the places where you're meant to be. Yeah, so I hope that you are having a great day. I hope that you're doing well. I hope that you're giving to yourself. Oh, and one more thing I wanted to say, because who knows who this message will come across, and like who needs to hear these things. But I was also feeling like, before I got on camera, because I've already wore like this workout gear, and I was like, do I want to change, or do I want to put like a shirt on, so it's just like looking like I'm not wearing the same things all the time. But it's like, girl, your shit is clean. Like, you got a washing machine, you washed it, and you're working out. Like, and this is one of your work outfits. Even though my collection has been growing, but it was just like, show up authentically. Show up authentically, right? You're not here to fake the funk for whatever reason or feeling like you may need to. So I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. Showing up as I am. Excuse my French. But okay, so that's me. This is me, obviously. Hey, I'm Naomi. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Blessings and peace to you. I care about you. I love you. And I hope the best for you. Yeah. So that's just me. But let's go ahead and get a blessing for the collective, a blessing for the world. May this blessing lighten our load. May it ease any worries or stress we may have regarding life, concerning life. And I'm just so happy to be exploring this deck with you, because as I was shuffling earlier and I was just looking at all the cards, like some of the artworks, I wasn't reading the descriptions, but looking at some of the artworks, I'm like, wow, there's so many cards that we have not gotten to, so many blessings that have not gotten out. And like, I haven't fully explored this deck, so I don't even really know all the blessings that are here. But yeah. So boom, here is our blessing of the day, the blessing for the collective, the blessing of the world. Oh, and I'm seeing these mountains. So just off the artwork, it kind of looks otherworldly. And you know, mountains represent, or they symbolize like boundaries, and also like tough and long journeys. But if you look like beyond this mountain, it looks like something so magical, something so beautiful awaiting for you once you like take the first step and start going for it, even despite how hard it may seem. So this is a Om Shanti peace blessing. Om Shanti. Blessed are you with everlasting peace beyond words or understanding. Blessed are you with tranquility and bliss. Blessed are you with the clarity that reveals the beauty of your soul and through which all appears as infinite. What a beautiful blessing. Right? Because this is our Om. And for this to be the Namaste deck, Om is like the primordial sound of creation, right? And what was funny, I had wanted to get my sound bowl, and I'll have to do it tomorrow. But I was thinking like sound healing is something that's feeling like so very significant at this point. And I love sound healing. That's actually one of like my favorite healing modalities, right? Because when you recognize why sound healing works, is because we are majority water, right? Our bodies are majority water. We live on a planet that is majority water. And when you get into like water and you learn how like water is programmable, right? Water can hold information. Water can transmit information. And so when you're playing certain sounds and you're playing certain frequencies, you're able to imprint certain things onto our being through our water that we are, right? And that is able to facilitate healing. So like with Om, it being this primordial sound of creation that flows through everything, right? It's everlasting, and it is. And so like there is so much peace and bliss to be felt here. And if you can't perceive that for yourself, maybe tap into some sound healing is what I'm getting to come up. Get into some sound healing that could probably really bless you going forward. But blessed are you with the clarity that reveals the beauty of your soul and through which all appears infinite. So if you're needing some clarity at this time, if you're needing some clarity, if you're needing some peace, if you're needing blessings, of course you're listening to this, right? And so like, and that's part of the reason, I know I keep saying, but part of the reason I am doing this is like, because the vibration of our words are powerful, and we are able to encode the universe with these type of words, with these type of blessings. And so much is happening in the world. What we need more is blessings, more positive light, more positive thoughts, more hope, more tranquility. I'm bringing in more bliss into my life, and just like seeing how my life is just expanding and like transforming so beautifully at this time, despite what inputs may come in, right? Because my son is in martial arts, and one of the affirmations they have for martial arts is attitude. My attitude matters. Life is 10% of what happens to me and 90% of how I react. I have power over my circumstances, right? So despite what the input may be, you are always a being that is filled with tranquility and bliss, whether you're able to recognize it or not. But I am speaking this blessing over you, that you may be able to recognize it. Blessed are you with everlasting peace beyond words or understanding. So you may not be able to understand this peace that is everlasting within you. If you choose to tap into it, it is always there. And we had a blessing that was like, I think it was one of the blessings on the under of the deck, was that you are blessed regardless. So this is a blessing that will always follow you, that will always be with you, whether you're able to recognize it or not. It is yours. Like, peace and tranquility is part of your divine birthright. And you deserve that. You deserve that, and you should choose that. So make sure you're making a conscious decision to tap into the tranquility and bliss and peace that you could feel at any moment. And don't allow yourself to be swayed by any external factors, because when you turn within, you remember the truth. You remember the truth. The truth is found within. The truth will never be found without. So that's what's coming up. It's very important at this time. On the bottom of the deck, we have the blessing of omnipresence. And I think this was one of our blessings from another day. Breathe in light and breathe out any unwanted thoughts. Dwelling on what has been or might have been serves no purpose. Feel the healing, omnipresent light that surrounds and fills you. Focus on the present, for it is blessed with infinite potential. So focus on the present. Focus on yourself. Focus on the peace that always surrounds you. This is the blessing that I speak over you. May you always recognize how blessed you are in every single moment, despite what is coming up, despite what may be being shown to you. May you always be able to go within and tap into your truth. We'll close out with that. Let's reread. And this was the blessing of omnipresence. Yeah, so this was a card we had already, because I just love that eye. I love that eye. Like for the still. Om Shanti, peace, blessing. Om Shanti. Blessed are you with everlasting peace beyond words or understanding. Blessed are you with tranquility and bliss. Blessed are you with the clarity that reveals the beauty of your soul and through which all appears as infinite. There's infinite potential. You have infinite blessings. So blessings to you. May you take this blessing and be a blessing unto others. May you always remember to turn within and know and recognize your own truth. May you allow your authentic light to shine, because God made you uniquely and we all have a light to shine, and that's how the world gets better. So allow your authentic light to shine forth. Allow your peace and blissful nature to shine forth into the world, because that is much needed. Peace and blessings. Namaste.